Since President Trump's January 2025 inauguration unleashed a wave of cultural accountability and family-first values, Netflix's stock has been on a self-destructive spiral, plummeting from its bloated peak of $1,341 in June to a grim $1,162 by October 3rd. That's a brutal 13% wipeout that screams, if you go woke, you go broke. The streaming behemoth persistently shoves transgender propaganda down kids' throats, with programs like Dead End Paranormal Park and Strawberry Shortcake. Now it's finally experiencing the mass exodus that it so richly deserves. It seems that Elon Musk has targeted Netflix, whose stock just took the biggest weekly drop since April as Musk calls for users to cancel subscriptions with #CancelNetflix, which has been broadcast to his 227 million followers. Musk has made no bones about blasting the company's grooming agenda, and this has sparked a firestorm of cancellations. Millions are fleeing in disgust over content that mocked assassinated icon Charlie Kirk and dresses toddlers in drag for diversity points. This change in the audience has slashed $15 to $17 billion off Netflix's market cap in a few days. Netflix's woke board members like Democratic staple Susan Rice and her DEI cronies have prioritized ideological indoctrination over actual entertainment, and Americans are finally tired of it. This move alienated families which those so aggressively tried to attract. This isn't a dip. It's the beginning of the end for a once dominant giant now hemorrhaging trust and subs, as viral X-rants from patriots posting cancellation screenshots prove consumers won't subsidize the mutilation of innocence anymore. Proving woke agendas don't just offend, they bankrupt, leaving Netflix to rot in the irrelevance it sowed while America cheers the purge. At the epicenter of Netflix's self-inflicted implosion lies Hamish Steele's grotesque abomination, Dead End. Paranormal Park, a so-called kids show that shamelessly indoctrinates impressionable 7-year-olds with transgender propaganda through its lead character Barney, a whiny teen coming out in scenes that reek of groomer fantasy, all while masquerading as innocent haunted theme park hijinks. This vile cartoon, already mercifully axed by Netflix in 2023 after just 2 seasons of poisoning young minds, has been resurrected from the digital graveyard by digital warriors exposing its predatory clips, and Elon Musk unleashing a torrent of more than 26 posts blasting it as child grooming, igniting a fresh boycott inferno that's vaporizing millions of subscriptions and cratering the stock by another 2.3% in a single day, as parents finally rise up to shield their families from Steele's twisted agenda of mocking slain patriots like Charlie Kirk as a Nazi while force-feeding gender confusion to toddlers. In true go woke, go broke fashion, Steele's deleted rants and the show's lingering rot on Netflix's platform have turned viral outrage into financial Armageddon, proving that peddling this filth doesn't just erode souls, it bankrupts empires, leaving Netflix's execs to choke on their DEI delusions as subscribers flock to sane alternatives and the market cap hemorrhages billions in well-deserved divine justice. Since President Trump's January 2025 inauguration supercharged the cultural purge against corporate indoctrination, Netflix has mercifully axed or seen the backlash bury several more woke abominations masquerading as family fare, proving once again that go woke, go broke isn't just a slogan. It's a death sentence for their bottom line as parents and patriots finally draw the line against shoving transgender confusion and DEI drivel down kids' throats. Take the Babysitters Club, that insidious 2020 to 2021 series rated for tweens, where episodes shame misgendering and force hospital staff to treat boys as girls in hospital scenes. It's been effectively sidelined since early 2025 amid renewed boycotts, with no Season 3 in sight and viral clips exposing its grooming tactics fueling the #CancelNetflix firestorm that shaved billions off Netflix's market cap. Then there's Transformers: Earthspark, the 2022 animated travesty pushing non-binary robot identities on grade schoolers, which Netflix quietly deep-sixed in March 2025 after ratings plummeted. Conservative influencers exposed it as the woke virus that alienated families and lost viewership by 40% year-over-year. And don't forget CoComelon Lane, the once-beloved preschool staple corrupted in 2025 with interracial gay dads raising a transgender toddler in drag dancing episodes, canceled in July after a massive parental revolt. This backlash exposed how Netflix's agenda was turning innocent nursery rhymes into woke weapons. These cancellations aren't coincidences. They're the direct fallout from Trump's America First agenda, where consumers can use their wallets to starve the beast. This is what we can do to help POTUS. This is what we can do to contribute to the evolution of our world into the golden age. Companies like Netflix that have a self-destructive obsession with mutilating childhood innocence for their masters. Meanwhile, Disney's woke apocalypse has been an even bloodier spectacle. The Mouse House has seen $1 billion go up in smoke. They went full woke, catering to the LGBTQ community. The last time I went there was during Pride Week, and the lack of modesty and respect for others was just over the top. That was years ago, and I live a little over an hour away. I used to love Disney World. It used to be a magical place that I grew up around. My daughter won't support them either. Their DEI fever has alienated generations of families, and shareholders are losing money in an amazing display of justice. Remember, the way to kill the beast is by taking away their money, and it's kind of sad that we kept supporting them, and it's taking a mass campaign to expose them. The 2025 Snow White remake, with its Latina lead Rachel Ziegler, trashing the damsel trope and ditching the prince for feminist empowerment lectures, bombed harder than a lead balloon at an $87 million global debut, far below expectations, sparking woke flop memes across X and a fresh boycott wave that cost Disney $4 billion in market cap overnight. As critics crowed it was payback for force-feeding gender-bending propaganda to tots. The Acolyte, that 2024 Star Wars disaster with its so-called diverse all-female Jedi coven and lesbian witches, got the axe after just one season in June 2025. It hemorrhaged $180 million in production costs as viewership tanked by 70%, all amid anti-woke fury from fans who were just sick of the forced inclusivity that honestly turned a galaxy far, far away into more of a lecture hall for pronouns and identity politics. Agatha All Along followed suit in September 2025, with its coven of queer witches and non-binary spellcasting drawing savage reviews as unwatchable DEI slop. That led to an early cancellation and a 25% subscriber drop on Disney+, as parents fled the platform's so-called grooming agenda, from same-sex kisses in Lightyear to non-binary blobs in Elemental. Even their parks aren't safe. Dropping Reimagine Tomorrow DEI programs in February 2025 after those leaked gay agenda tapes ignited a ton of fury. Plus, they axed gendered greetings and anti-racism trainings that just backfired into boycotts costing hundreds of millions in lost attendance. Disney's June 2025 layoffs of hundreds in film and TV? That's just pure go woke, go broke karma. Conservative toasted the purge of executives behind flops like Strange World and The Marvels. A female-led diversity bomb down $100 million. In the end, audiences decide what survives, and the message is being heard loud and clear.